I'm going to my son's today for our cookout, and he's my super healthy son. So I'm going to make a really healthy kind of dessert thing. Can't go empty-handed. So yeah, let's get going here. So I'm going to make a yogurt cake. One of those kind of flourless type things, but going to make it super healthy so that he'll be happy and, all that. So I'm going to start with 4 eggs, and I'm going to whip these babies up. Get it really light and airy. So I'm going to really whip them up good. I'm going to use about 1.5 cups of yogurt that I make. You can buy it in the store. It's no big deal. But it's super easy to make if you ever watched my videos, or I also make this live. So I'm going to use about 1.5 cups. This is just plain Greek yogurt that I have made. So because it's plain, I think I'm going to add in about 1 tablespoon or so of vanilla just to give some flavor to this. Or you can just buy any flavored yogurt that you want. You can use a fruit one or whatever you want your cake to taste like. So I'm just going to mix that vanilla in so that it gets all mixed in real well. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this little cookout at my son's, and got to keep that host happy, so that's why I'm making this. You'd probably, at this point also, I'm using one that's plain, no sugar. When you're making a cake and stuff, it's not going to be so sweet, but he's the super health nut, so you might want to add in maybe, 1/4 to 1/2 cup of sugar if you're making it, and calling it a cake. But I'm kind of really making this for him. So already I got that vanilla all mixed in. So this next part might get a little noisy. I'm going to take my eggs and gradually pour them in and whisk them together. Just, won't take long. Next, I'm going to take about 4 tablespoons of cornstarch, and I'm going to sift that in because you want to make sure you don't have any lumps. Just see all that on the table? Pretty good, right? Looks like it's snowing here, but it's not because it's July. The weather here in New England can be crazy, but we don't usually get snow in July. So that was cornstarch. All right, now I'm going to just slowly whisk in this cornstarch. Next, you should probably use a 6-inch springform pan for this, but not sure. I think someone borrowed mine. I'm using an 8-inch. So that's what we're using. Line it with parchment paper and spray it with, that non-stick stuff because you don't want this baby sticking. Now this is going to have kind of a rustic edge to it. That's what this is supposed to have. So we're going to put this into a preheated oven at 350 degrees for about 1/2 hour until the top is no longer wet and it's kind of golden brown. That's when you know it's ready. So when it's ready, you take it out of the oven. So here we go, off to the oven, and I'll see you in 1/2 hour. Oh, hi guys. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I know it seems a little longer than I said. That's because I told one of those little untruths, right? I said it's gonna be 1/2 hour, but really it takes an hour. Okay, so when you put it in the oven, 1 hour, not 30 minutes. Just saying. Hi, we all do that, right? Okay, so now we gotta let this cool for about 1/2 hour. It looks delicious though. Look at that. Woo-hoo. Yeah, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna let it cool for about 1/2 hour. Then we're gonna put it in the fridge for about 2 hours to really set up and do its thing, right? Okay, so this time, for real, 1/2 hour, then to the fridge. So I'll see you in like 2.5 hours, okay? So if I was going to anybody else's house besides my son, I wouldn't be doing this, but I just want to show you how yummy-licious this is. So I'm going to just cut out a little wedge, have a little sample for myself, and then I'll pack it up and put the fruit on the side. Look at this. Perfect, right? Does that look amazing? Now I'm going to give it a taste. And I'm sure it's as good as the last time I made it. Even the dog wants some. Alrighty, guys. This is a winner. This is a winner. So I'll catch you at the barbecue. I'll save you a piece.